You do not want Halo. Why would anyone want Halo?
One of the most eagerly awaited video games finally goes on sale.
Do you understand the tax it puts on you?
All their time waiting has been worth it. The crowd is going insane.
We kind of might have jumped in ahead of time without really thinking.
What do I need to know to play this game? It's the beginning of a second trilogy in the Halo universe. Basically, there's this didact. He created this thing called the Opposer, which he turned it against humanity, but then it screwed up humanity. So then,
It's been 20 minutes. 20 minutes of searching.
How can you tarnish this legacy?
It was supposed to be a love letter to the fans.
yeah.
It's like they just grabbed all these features from Call of Duty and just jammed them into Halo.
Let's criticize Halo Infinite.
There's been missed calls, mismanagement for 4 games in the franchise now.
343 didn't earn this.
The correct answer to the question, who is the worst game developer, is 343 Industries.
A game from 2007 had more content than Halo Infinite.
Like, there's no way they're gonna sell us the iconic red color, the classic red color, twice!
And, we let them down.
You see, I've been a huge Halo fan since the very first game. I literally skipped out on my job for the day just to play Halo 3. And I'm pretty sure I wasn't the only one.
Which is why I want to talk about Halo, and what I believe is stopping 343 Industries from making it the juggernaut it deserves to be.
There's 3 major problems with 343. The vision, the gameplay, and the community.
Does anybody know that your friend is a little girl and you...
I know!
No, not that, community. You weirdos are one of the main reasons Halo was so special. But before we touch on that, we have to start with the game's vision.
A game's vision is the single most important piece of the puzzle. Without a singular, focused vision, the game may skew into different directions, different audiences, and become fragmented.
It's a deep dive.
I wonder if that sounds familiar. So I repeat, the most important part of a video game is the vision and its consistency. Bungie's vision for Halo has consistently been a single-player sci-fi space opera mixed with a multiplayer for you and your buddies to enjoy any way that you choose.
Oh, I know what the ladies like.
343's vision for Halo has consistently been different with every single release.
Well, one thing to make really clear, none of us inside of 343 look at this roadmap and are happy with it.
Halo 4 was a continuation of Halo 3's story with a deeper science fiction take and more personal character arcs.
She said that to me once.
Featuring gameplay that was undoubtedly stolen from Call of Duty.
So Halo 4's loadout system frequently and sort of appropriately gets compared to other FPS games, including Call of Duty.
Now, already from day one, Halo's vision had been breached from a winning formula to a new untested formula.
It's about sort of useful default role-based loadouts that suit your style of play.
But that's not technically a bad thing so long as the vision is maintained and iterated on. Let's say you take over a beautiful pizza store, and I'm choosing pizza because your boy loves pizza more than he loves himself. I know that's not healthy, but I love pizza. Now, let's say that you sell your version of the pizza, but the customer says, hey man, this is worse. That's actually a good thing because you can improve on the formula by using your previous pizzas as a baseline and then just compare against that.
Oh, makes sense.
You can try again and again and tweak until you get it just right. Mwah, you got the best pizza in the game, but it becomes basically impossible to measure satisfaction if you change your pizza store into a burger store after backlash from your pizza. Now all of the criticism you received is pretty much useless and you have to start again because you have no baseline. You can't really compare a burger to a pizza. So, what did 343 do on their next release? Well, in Halo 5, they changed the formula again, didn't they? They got rid of the Call of Duty stuff and they went back to arena multiplayer with new Power Ranger abilities, focused on highly competitive play instead of social games.
Oh my god.
They removed Big Team Battle for a pay-to-win grind fest.
Wait, won't rec packs with special weapons break the exquisitely refined balance of arena multiplayer?
Secure your noise hole, soldier. Grown-ups are talking.
Cut 90% of their features and modes at launch and try to replace Chief with a new character no one liked.
But now I must save us.
Okay, so already after one game, 343 has turned what started as a pizza, but was really a hamburger, into something new, like a hot dog.
What?
But again, look, guys, it's okay if the hot dog is iterated on and tweaked. So, next Halo game, Halo Infinite, what do they do? Okay, guys, you're pitching us a pizza again. That's great. Your boy loves pizza. We've already established that. But now you have fans who love burgers.
Even these beasts recognize what you were oblivious to.
And hot dogs. And I'm guessing they're a little confused.
I'm not gonna commit to you, man.
But it gets better, because then the game actually releases and we find out that it's not even a pizza that we were promised, it's a hot pizza burger.
Halo Infinite multiplayer is free to play, which is new to the franchise.
No! God, please, no!
They put the Chief back in focus.
The missions changed. They always do.
They created a story-based multiplayer no one asked for.
That's Commander Laurette. She's in charge of the Spartan Academy, which is the kind of contextual wrapper that the whole multiplayer universe lives in.
Which caused them to take forever to add maps, modes, and all of that because it had to go into the narrative that, again, nobody asked for.
He's fun. I like him.
They got rid of the ground pounds, the shoulder charges, the stabilization, and the boosts, sort of, although they kept clambering, sprint, and sliding. And despite the game having more development time than any Halo in existence, it would launch once more without all the features prior Halo games had. 343 has never had a consistent vision for what their Halo is.
We will always have split screen in going forward.
And that's a huge problem.
We have had to make the difficult decision not to ship campaign split screen co-op.
They simply don't know what Halo is.
Your inability to safeguard Halo was a colossal failure.
They're just guessing every single time, hoping to strike gold.
We're a very competitive game. That's our DNA. That's who we are. Right? You go back all the way to the very first Halo, right? Multiplayer. I mean, it is a highly competitive game.
I can't tell you how insane that is, but yet here we are, 5 games in.
And of course you have different visions and people have different opinions about what direction it should go in.
The vision has never been clear, but what is clear is this problem stems from the very top.
Changing Halo 20 years of box product models to a free-to-play model is not something that is going to be inherently satisfying for most of our players.
You simply can't make a great pizza for your boy or your customers if your boss threatens you to make a hamburger hot dog at the same time.
And that's the thing that creates the creative tension.
It's literally insane. I don't even know what that would look like, let alone work on.
There's only so much that we're going to be able to action on now, but that's the beauty of being a live service.
But look, credit where credit is due. With every release, 343 did consistently focus on one thing. Here lies 343's next problem. They've changed Halo to be a competitive first game with a perfected sandbox, sweaty multiplayer, and what's worse, they don't even understand what competitive is. Look, just let me show you.
I've only played maybe 2 matches. One was bot match, one was a quick play. Now I did my first rank. Look at what the game puts me up against. Onyx, Onyx, Onyx. My first ranked on a brand new account, 343. What would make you think that makes sense? What a horrible experience for newcomers who want to play the game.
Don't get me wrong, competitive is an amazing part of the community. In fact, my family has a long history with competitive Halo. We went to MLG Toronto, MLG Meadowlands, and even went to a private exhibition match at Red Bull Los Angeles office, which it's as awesome as it sounds. I did get hustled into buying a $20 rap album from some guy named Encore, but they did have amazing blueberry lemon pancakes that I still think about to this day. LA's a weird place. Anything can become competitive so long as passion exists. Eating can be competitive.
They both are struggling to keep what's in the mouth.
And even weird stuff like solving Rubik's Cubes as fast as humanly possible. Yes! But let's be real though. A healthy competitive game is not 343's goal, because what they really want is to monetize a passionate fan base. But there's one problem in this plan. To make money in a competitive scene, 343 needs you. All of you. Anyone with an interest in the game that has a pulse should be invited. And that has never happened with any of 343's Halo games. Curious as to why? Well, let's roll the clips. Here's Halo 5.
How much different the series would have been. So, already a cap going over to Envy and, E6.
Now, Halo 3. Okay, I get it, okay. How about a different game? Let's do a different game. Let's be fair. Here's Halo Infinite. Now, Counter-Strike.
This was a 1 versus 4. The play of Pasha's life. It's planted so open, Henny's gonna have no idea. Smoke goes onto it, he's not peeking it yet. Pasha needs patience, Henny spotted. He knows he's not on it, gets him in the open!
Okay. Let's not even compare games. Let's compare it to a completely different sport. Okay, I get you. Let's, another one. Here's Halo Infinite. Now here's chess. Do you see the problem? Boosts, slides, repulsor bounces to the moon. The learning curve to what's happening, and more importantly, what's possible, has skyrocketed. You see, competition isn't based off American Gladiator Power Ranger Edition. It's based off tension. And tension is created through audiences' awareness of how a player or team perseveres through a problem that creates pressure. The more pressure, the greater the tension. But to have tension, viewers like you and me need to have the context, and the quicker that we can understand the context, the easier the viewing experience is. Meanwhile, esports for Halo is like, here's a billion team names that just sound cringe to say out loud with a bunch of player names that also sound cringe.
When is the last time you've seen a tweet from Sundance saying, here's Formal or here's Ninja Streaming?
Never, because the game is dead, and that's what I'm saying!
Where everyone is boosting at the speed of Power Rangers.
One shot, thrusted behind a wall. Then another guy came out, made him one shot, thrusted back behind the wall. Turned around, made another guy one shot, thrusted back behind the wall. So, that's 3 kills I would have had in any other fucking Halo game.
But I don't feel tension because anything could happen at any second, and who knows what's gonna happen, so why do I care? It's the reason that Overwatch is unwatchable.
God, what is more satisfying than that?
You serious?
Valorant hasn't superseded Counter-Strike, the game it literally copied from.
90 on...
You simply can't expect someone outside the competitive scene to root for a game they simply can't understand within seconds of watching it. Thankfully, I can prove it. Let's look at a custom mode known as the Classic Halo League. So it's the same game, just a different style.
Now it's time to put this one away. Obnoxious able to come in, perfect shot.
See, back then, Bungie didn't have to create the competitive settings. The community actually did it for them, specifically MLG. And the scene flourished because of it, whereas 343 is the arbiter of everything with total control. And this brings us to 343 Industries' biggest problem and one of the major reasons their games continue to dwindle in popularity.
The things that we're going to try and do is have a much more open dialogue with the community.
Community.
Schools.
Communities.
Community.
Their relationship to the community is abysmal, and there's no clearer example than this video.
I'm not sure a grab hammer is going to do much against that. How's your arm?
What you just saw was not made by 343. It wasn't made by $1 million VFX company. And it wasn't even made by a team. It was made by one guy, this guy, Halo VFX. And he loves Halo. And after working full days at ILM, yes, the ILM that makes incredible VFX for these iconic movies I'm about to show right here, he puts in all his free time into creating a beautiful CG Halo experience for the fans.
Where are we?
And he does it completely free. But he's not the only one. You see, because some fans break down Halo lore.
Unfortunately for the ancient human and prophet races, these infections first showed up on their worlds.
Some build incredible maps and modes. Some teach and commentate on the competitive scene.
If you don't hold crouch, this jump is either very difficult or completely impossible.
Heck, even I've thrown my hat into the ring. All of us do it because at the end of the day, we're passionate about Halo. We want it to succeed and we want to help. But sadly, there's zero communication, literally none. Halo is a game that's grown because of the marriage of gameplay and community. Yet with every release of a new Halo, we lose more and more of what makes the experience definitively Halo.
You ever wonder why we're here? It's one of life's great mysteries, isn't it?
Proximity chat was added in Halo 2, giving players the ability to talk to all players in the game depending on their location.
People think that I sound like a girl now?
Now it's gone. Pre- and post-game lobbies are a place players can show off their ranks and get to know each other before and after the game.
15 years. I'll have a good run.
Now it's gone. Rolling lobbies allowed us to queue up with people we just played with to keep the fun going.
My friend messaged me, he was like, dude, it's like 5 a.m. where you are, go to sleep, and I just replied with Halo 3.
And now it's gone. 343 Industries has consistently focused on reinventing the wheel of Halo with every new release, only to walk it back slightly after it fails. Call of Duty gameplay. That didn't come from the community, and that failed. Replacing Chief for Locke. That didn't come from the community, and that failed. Removing big team battle, same thing. Story-based multiplayer, same thing. Removing split screen, same thing. Seasonal free-to-play live service game, who asked for that? Showcasing a horrible art style in the first next-gen gameplay demo for Microsoft's most respected franchise and new console. Heck, with that one, they even caught the execs off guard. I swear, that was a bad day for everyone all around. Every step of the way, this company completely ignores their community and what made this series popular instead of embracing the community and working together. And because of this, Microsoft was forced to intervene. After Infinite's abysmal performance, the team's been completely gutted. The player population, according to the data that we have, shows the population doesn't care for the seasonal content. It's a drop in the bucket. We have a TV show that's nothing like the games. And most shockingly, despite being the marquee franchise of the Xbox, it wasn't even mentioned in Microsoft's biggest gaming event of the year.
These are the works of the very greatest creative teams from around the world.
To put it in perspective, Fallout 76 and Elder Scrolls Online got more love than the company's most influential franchise that helped build the console to what it is today. And Microsoft's not messing around because all year and still to this day, they've had a hiring freeze on 343. I mean, look, you can just go to the career page right now and see it's blocked. And it's been like that for a while. I love Halo, and I'm always gonna love Halo. It defined my childhood, and I feel pretty confident it probably defined yours as well. But the honest truth is, Halo needs a vision. It needs gameplay both competitive and uncompetitive folks can enjoy, and most importantly, it needs to work with the community. Without these, Halo will die slowly as nothing but a memory. Except, there is one thing. 343 Industries is filled with talented people, artists, engineers, designers, and a lot more. These are people who go to work every single day and want to create the best Halo they can. And in fairness, they've definitely had some wins for the franchise.
She said that to me once. About being a machine.
But the horrible decisions everyone hates do not come from those who put their blood, sweat, and tears into the game. They come from management and so-called leaders who create empty promises and lack the confidence to stick to a single, consistent vision. The only way to take back Halo is to have full transparency with the community and work together. Because we want you to succeed. Because we want you to be recognized for your ideas. Because we want you to be paid for all of your hard work. Whether you're an artist making sure we have the most detailed and accurate Spartan armor that ever existed, whether you're a professional Halo player fighting for a livable salary, or whether you're a Forge map creator spending days meticulously making sure your map is perfect to play on. We want each and every one of you to succeed, and we want Halo to win. So invite us in, be transparent, let us help.
Expected to have bigger first-day revenues than any movie.
There's just a new kind of roar from the crowd over there.
I grew up on Halo. I love Halo.
I'm a Halo fan. I love Halo.
First copy of Halo 3 to a man who has been in line long.
Halo is one of my favorite game franchises of all time. I love Halo. I love everything about it.
I love it. I love Halo. Always have.
I love Halo. I grew up on Halo. It's built into my soul.
The memories, the sandbox, the story and the campaign.
A lot of who I am, what I like, what I love, and what I love to do grows from Halo.
2.4 billion units in 24 hours.
The only reason that we set up a red base here is because they have a blue base over there.
I don't think I talk about it enough, but I adore Halo.
It comes from Halo. And the only reason they have a blue base over there is because we have a red base here.
Do you think we'll ever meet them? I hope so. Don't you?
Spartans never die. They're just missing in action.
If you'd like to see how we got to this point in Halo's tragic history, you're definitely going to want to click this video right here to stay informed. Keep it cute.